This is your host, the John X Tutorials, and this is tutorial number 7. So anyway, today what we're going to be learning, today what I'm going to be covering about, sorry, I was about to say today, but we're going to be learning about is, anyway, today what we're going to be covering about is basically the decals. We're going to be covering decals and most importantly details to your map. So details that involve decals, overlays, decals and overlays, and prop statics. So anyway, first I want to create a scene where there has been only there's been a few bodies lying about. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna search prop static, place that there, and we're planning on having individual poses. So individual people, if we must call it that. So one near that, and one near that. And of course one that tried to reach the waterfall but died. So anyway, Ted. Okay, so we're just gonna add a few bodies, and this should cover decals. So this should cover decals plus prop statics at the same time. So anyway, we're just putting like dead military male, which so you can use many different single dead bodies, or death posers, several different posers or poses. Hi, Dad. Hi, Sultan.
How are you?
Good. It's for YouTubers. I'm going over decals, prop statics, and overlays for source mapping. And I just added like a horror scene, like added more details to our horror scene. So basically what the title of the video is going to be is called Details. I'm gonna search, since this is a horror scene, there's gonna be blood. So anyway, I'm just gonna be explaining decals and overlays along with prop statics. So decals are what is like what is like painted on the ground. It's not necessarily dependent on the wall or certain things. It could be up in midair if it needs to. And if you really want to, you can browse for different textures and see which ones you like, and then just click the block with the target icon. And so there you have it. Decals are more of a more commonly used for ground and horror scenes and stuff like that, but it can also be used for different stuff as well, like to tell its storyline or whatever. Now, overlays is like graffiti. It's like gruff. I'm just gonna put graffiti. This is danger. And as you can see, the overlay depends on the wall or on a ground substance. But it depends on what type of texture you want to use. For graffiti, I advise using overlays, and for blood and other stuff, you're going to need to depend on decals. So, the next tutorial I'm going to be doing is going to be covering, since this is source left for dead mapping, I'm going to be covering how to details part 2, safe house, or maybe safe house details. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that should work. Alright, and I hope our viewers got this, but if you guys didn't, then basically what overlays are is they depend on the wall or ground or some sort of grounded structure, while decals can be in midair and on ground. So that's the only difference. And then prop statics are mostly used for stuff that's not moving, like dead people, that sort of stuff, because it's not moving. If you want prop physics, it's gonna move. So I'll cover all that stuff later. Okay.